This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening.
This is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
We'll go to NXT. We'll go to the CWC.
Hell yeah.
We'll be on 205 Live.
I can truly say that I have the whole damn world in my hand.
Goodbye and good night.
Hey, hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on the BrokenInfinite.com, Bottomatic.com, iTunes, and wherever else may find his fine audio recording it live on, I almost said Ustream. Don't know why. We're on Twitch.tv for the official RVT Entertainment Twitch.tv channel. Of course, we're on demand on YouTube and live, because some of you just stubbornly decide not to go to Twitch.
To be fair, Twitch can sometimes suck a dick.
That is true. So that's why we have both chats. There you go. That's why we have both chats up here. My name's Matty Jay and TWK.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm TWK of TWK Reviews. I'm here to entertain all of you fine people for this fine evening, for this fine, festive holiday, whatchamacallit weekend that we're all coming together to circle jerk around the whole place.
Big fucking weekend. That's what it is. That's for sure.
And I'm sure there are some things going on.
Oh yeah. There's a Christmas. There's a Boxing Day, and don't forget Festivus.
Festivus for the rest of us.
There you go.
And we'll start with the airing of grievances.
Yes.
Matty?
Yeah.
You're fat!
T-Dub, your beard, your mustache is crooked. Yeah, it's crooked a little bit.
Oh.
Well, you said airing your grievances.
I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what'll put you in a better mood? Roasting Vince Russo. We'll get that in the third segment.
That's always a good thing.
That's always a good thing, especially when it's Young Bucks approved.
One sweet.
Oh, one sweet, brother. Anyway, so here's what we're doing. We have a shitload of wrestling to talk about in our first segment. We got Clash of Champions and Ring of Honor's final battle that happened last weekend. Will LPH be on the show? He will be on next week there, LPH. Did I edit that? Pretty sure I changed it up. I did. It is up there. I did change up the thing. But I know Mattis will be on next week for the best and worst of. I can guarantee you at least that. But you should have been here last week. We had some internet troubles last weekend.
Well,
shit would not work. You bring balance to this show, I think. That's what it is.
Well, it looks like I'm good for at least something.
You know. Because Mattis, we couldn't. Mattis had trouble with Skype. I could not keep the stream his stream up for half an hour. It kept bouncing in and out. We kept losing frames. And Reverend, chicken wing. Good times. Anyway, so we got two pay-per-views to review on the first segment. Of course, we have all the news in the second segment. I just realized our chat's a little crooked there. Anyway, so we'll get to our stuff. We're not going to do a clip of the first segment because we have a shitload of wrestling to talk about, and I want to get to I want to get to the things as quickly as humanly possible.
I don't believe you.
Usually. There we go. More. It's better. All right. Chat's fixed. You can see the whole thing now. All right. That being said, you want to do the thing? You want to do the thing? Let's talk about the thing.
All right, what are we reviewing first? Which one?
Well, we're doing it chronologically since you watched it. You were out of here. You were actually on assignment, as I described it.
In a manner of speaking.
Because you watched it live. I watched it on the Member X, as one would say. ROH Final Battle 2017 from the Hammerstein Ballroom, the Manhattan Center in New York City, New York State, United States of America. They had a hot crowd, as per usual. That's Ring of Honor. It's Final Battle. It's usually a hot crowd. And they went to the right building this time. Thank you, Ring of Honor. That being said, they had a few people. They had a few people in there. They had a couple of dark matches. They had the Dogs, Red Titus and Will Ferrara. They defeated Cheeseburger and Delirious. And Jonathan Gresham defeated Josh Woods. On the card proper, we started with Matt Taven with TK O'Ryan and Vinny Marseglia. I always fuck up that name. I hope I did it right this time. He defeated Will Ospreay.
This is a really fun opener.
Yeah, good Well, it's Will Ospreay. I think if you put Will Ospreay in an opener, the word fun will be in there somewhere.
Yeah, lots of nice spots throughout the match. Will Ospreay was, of course, Will Ospreay hit all his good flippy moves.
And pissed off 2.5 Vaders in the process.
And a whole Jim Cornette.
And a whole Jim Cornette. And apparently a Vince Russo. Well, there you go.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Third segment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm making the joke because I hate Vince Russo and he needs to be roasted. But anyway, moving on. Yep. Next was a tag match that lasted 9:35. It was War Machine, Hanson and Rowe. They defeated The Addiction in Chris Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. I'm a little sad because I kind of like The Addiction, but they're heels, so I kind of get why War Machine won.
Yeah, this is a fine enough match. Addiction got thrown around by the big men.
Yeah.
And one of the funniest spots was Frankie Kazarian. You know how he does this sort of thing where he flips people off, but he covers the middle finger with his hand. I don't know why he does that, but he does.
It's pay-per-view. You can flip the bird all you want there, brah.
I know, but at one point, you see a camera angle behind him doing it, and the commentators note this, like, hey, you're not really blocking the view from this angle. We can see what you're doing.
Colt Cabana and Ian Riccaboni on the call, for those wondering.
Yeah, first time I'm hearing him call pay-per-view. Not bad.
You know what? I've heard them a couple of times over the year because they had a couple of pay-per-views I had interest in. And you know what? As much as I do miss Carino and Kelly, I do not mind Riccaboni at all.
Yeah, it's
he does okay.
It's Ian Riccaboni and Colt Cabana doing the commentary.
And both are okay.
I kind of miss seeing Colt Russell, but he's not a bad commentator.
You know what? It's all that podcasting. It's all that podcasting. It does something.
I would hope it helps.
I would hope as well. Next up was kind of a villain's dream match. It was Jay Lethal. He defeated Marty Scurll. 15:55 spot of the day. Spot of the match. Double Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, and in the end, Jay Lethal out-dirtied Scurll.
Yes.
With a good kick to the groin.
A kick to the nuts.
Although I must be honest, I was rooting for Marty Scurll to win because, I was rocking my Villain Club tee.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, come on, damn it!
Yeah. Hey, you know what, though? He's still the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion of the world.
And I hope he retains.
He damn well better.
I hope he retains at Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, I just realized. He's the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion coming into Wrestle Kingdom 12.
Yes.
Holy fuck, that entrance is gonna be badass.
I hope so.
Oh. Please, New Japan Senpai. Make it look good. Make him look magical. In a villainous way, of course. Next up, it was a tag match, World Tag Team Titles, 10-20. I guess it needs to be short. I don't know. Motor City Machine Guns, Shelly and Sabin, you know those two. They took on the Best Friends, Beretta and Chucky T.
The Best Friends had one of the best promos of the night.
Oh, they did. They absolutely
because
did.
Essentially, it was their own rendition of worst promo ever.
Yeah. Pretty much.
If you can find it, look it up.
Yes. Also, look up World Tag League. Those two had fun stuff throughout the tourney. Next up, Fatal 4-Way World Television Championship, and a belt I'd still want a replica of. 17-25. It was Kenny King, Punishment Martinez, and Shane Taylor. The winner, though, the last real man, Silas Young. He's a TV champ.
By the way, I really like some of the entrances we had here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Punishment Martinez came out with, like, a Colt.
Yep.
And Silas Young came out with a Beer City Bruiser, who's just a really fat guy who came out with a keg and a 6-pack. A
keg and a 6-pack because it's Ring of Honor's freaking WrestleMania, so of course he's coming up with more than just one can of beer, branded beer.
No, it was bottles of beer.
It was bottled. The last few entrances I've seen of him before this was just the one can of beer, branded beer, like duct tape with beer on it. You know, the word beer.
Right, but this time he had a whole, this time he had 6 bottles. And throughout 3/4 of this match, it was just at ringside just chugging them down. Or at least that's how it appeared.
Yeah. Well, he is the Beer City Bruiser.
Yeah, but where is the Beer City? Where is that?
I'm pretty sure there's a debate on it, and I am staying the fuck away from that debate.
Okay,
don't care.
Oh, it's another promo note. Punishment Martinez has an amazingly deep voice.
He does. Like, it's like you look at a guy like that, you don't expect to have, you expect some bass, but not as deep a bass as he does, you know.
Imagine, you guys know how The Undertaker, when he makes his voice sound a lot deeper than it actually is?
Yeah.
That's just Martinez.
That's Martinez naturally.
Yeah, cool. I showed that one of his promos to Pugsy, and she was like, "Oh, what filter is he using?" I'm like, "That's not a filter. That's just his voice."
And Super Sentai Hero in the chat. So, Beer City Bruiser is a fan of beer. Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Let's go drink some beer.
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 Beer. Beer.
Beer. Beer.
Cycle stick, ladies and gentlemen.
And I have that song on my phone.
So the only person not to come out with anybody for this match, I believe, was Shane Taylor, because Kenny King sort of had an entourage, I believe.
He did, yeah.
And Shane Taylor, interesting physique on this guy.
Yeah, you can say that.
He's like big, but at the same time, he isn't.
He's big. It's weird, but it's unique to him, and it works for him. Obviously,
it does. It does definitely. You're definitely going to remember him, and he is quite athletic for whatever size he is.
Yeah.
And it was 4-way elimination. First one eliminated, I believe, was Shane Taylor, and then, shockingly enough, it was Kenny King after Silas Young hit him in the back of the head with a beer bottle. And then it came down to Martinez and Young. And there was one point where I really thought Martinez was going to win. But after interference from the Beer City Bruiser, Silas got the win.
Yeah.
And he's your new TV champion of the world, a Ring of Honor.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
also Hairball of the obvious joke. We say beer. He goes, money! Anyway. That's what it was.
Bob, in my opinion, this is one of the matches to go and watch.
Definitely. I think it's one of those I'm going to have to watch again going, ooh, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, there were some really entertaining spots in that.
Yeah, yes. And we'll get to that to the rest of the matches, of course. But first we got the Briscoes. They took on Bully Ray and Tommy Dreamer in a New York street fight, 1630.
Before the match started, they made their entrance to the crowd, a la the Sandman.
Yeah.
And in the match, for some reason, they decide to pull out lightsabers in this blood feud. Like, what?
I saw the best tweet after that. It was, I was like, Bully Ray would go, he would go, hey, young bucks, you bring your flippy shit. Tommy and I will bring the lightsabers. We'll have ourselves a feud. We'll have ourselves a barn burner.
I don't doubt that. But
I immediately reply. Of course, one of the young bucks replied, "That's you got a deal," and I replied, "And I would pay money for that."
I'm sure a lot of people would. And
I would pay legit money for that.
The lightsabers aren't even the weirdest part. The weirdest part was, at one point, they essentially castrate, I believe it was Mark Briscoe.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he sold it. He sold plastic lightsabers.
Yes.
Although I will say that I was kind of disappointed in the ending because at the end of the match, Bully Ray was putting lighter fluid on the table, teasing he was going to light it on fire, and then the Briscoes just 3D him through it. It breaks halfway, so they pick him up, put him through it again. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, there it is. Bubba Ray Dudley, at Nick Jackson, Young YB, and at Matt Jackson 13. Consider this a challenge. You bring your flippy spots, and me and Tommy Dreamer will bring our lightsabers. I'm sure we can make money. A hashtag, it'd be like a money bag emoji. Tear the house down and give the Vince Russo an aneurysm all in one night. P.S. Don't forget the Viagra.
Oh.
And of course, Nick Jackson replied, smiley face emoji, "You're on." And of course I replied, "And I will pay money to see it. I'm sure I have a lightsaber somewhere. Hey, could this be a fans bring the lightsabers match?"
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Double the aneurysm.
Speaking of why not, our next match, 6-man tag team titles, the Hung Bucks defending against Flip Gordon, Teton, and Dragon Lee.
Yep. And of course, there was a pay-per-view version of the "Where do you think you're going" spot,
which the whole crowd chimed in with.
Yes. I was watching this match on the bus, and I said it because I was into the match. "Where do you think you're going?" And the poor guy next to me going, "The fuck are you watching?"
Yeah, you still get lost the moment.
And it doesn't help. And it doesn't help. The fucker was high. I'm not kidding. The fucker was actually smoking a blunt out of his jacket.
Probably weak. Probably weak blunt. Nonetheless, this match had all the flippy shit, which meant that all the old timers got upset over this match.
And all the Vince Russo going mad.
It's weird. This is something that Jim Cornette and Vince Russo can agree on. They don't like this match.
And yet they hate each other with nuclear heat.
Hey, Cornette, you agree with Vince Russo on this very specific topic. Hope you enjoy knowing this fact. In the end of the day, Cornette, you and Vince Russo, you're not so much different.
Nope.
Nonetheless, I thoroughly enjoyed this match. It was just a fun flippy match with a bunch of fun flippy moves, and I had a flipping good time.
And Flip Gordon was there. Probably
and he
doing
just
some
wanted to
flipping
go
too.
home. All he wanted to do was go home, but the Bucks said, "Nope, super kick party."
Super kick.
By the way, that reminds me, the crowd actually yelled out "super kick" like Steve Corino every time the Young Bucks did super kick.
Yes.
That is so fucking awesome.
God damn it! I miss Steve Corino.
WWE, why are you not putting him on some sort of commentary
Put
team?
him on NXT. Print money.
Prince, money. Oh
God, that's how you, dude. I think we just stumbled upon James Storm and Bobby Roode's new tag team name. Print money!
That's what they will be doing once. The thing is, like, James Storm wants to go to NXT, but Bobby Roode's on SmackDown.
Aww.
Just every time James Storm goes to NXT, it just happens to be when Bobby Roode's not there.
Boo! Boo!
The first time he went to NXT,
NXT, Bobby Roode was finishing up with Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, and then Bobby Roode goes back to Impact Wrestling. They do a little beer money stuff. Then Bobby Roode jumps ship to NXT, and now Bobby Roode's on SmackDown. And then
James Storm is finishing up.
Yep, and he's talking about going to NXT.
Come on, Storm, sign the dotted line. That tag division needs beer money. It honestly does.
Could you imagine a WrestleMania-sized beer money chant?
Oh, Jesus Christ, yes. Yes, and you know what? I honest to God, hope I'm part of that crowd if that happens.
And speaking of being part of the crowd, my buddy Gilbert was here, and he was able to experience this wonderful main event between Cody,
and Dalton Castle, with
Cody,
the boys. Ring of Honor World Championship 12:55. This main event went. It felt longer, but in a good way. In a good way.
Yes, yeah, you could definitely tell it kind of. For me, it kind of felt short, and the crowd felt it too, because when Dalton Castle hit the bangarang, the crowd didn't think that Cody was going to stay down for the 3. They were expecting a kick out.
Yeah.
Like, you could feel the crowd, like, they were like, oh, there's the bangarang, here comes the kick out, 1, 2, and then the moment that the 3 hit, the crowd was like, the fuck? And they became unglued instantly.
They did.
By the way, we have to talk about the entrances. First, Dalton Castle with his harem of boys.
Yes. All of the boys. All of the boys.
Absolutely amazing.
Yes. And
of course, Cody coming out with a hood, unveiling his new platinum blonde haircut.
And immediately people going, that's Eminem. It's guys, it's Dusty. It's a Rhodes tradition.
I know, but he does look. He's skinny. He's extremely skinny.
He looks weird with the blonde hair.
I think it's because for like the past decade he's had dark hair.
Yeah.
He's decade of wrestling with dark hair. It's always going to look weird to see him with a different hair color.
Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be weird, but it was awesome to see that. And coming out with a sweet, swanking new Ring of Honor World Championship belt.
That he's not going to be able to keep.
Because it's on Dalton Castle now.
And that celebration. Mwah!
Yeah.
One thing
my guess is they saw the time and go, okay, we'll go do 12 minutes and then we'll linger on that.
Well, the match did end around 12:07, I think.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
Because the pay-per-view actually started at 9 p.m.
I thought it started at 8. Oh, that makes sense now.
I don't understand why they had it start at 9. The only thing that made sense to me is that was some sort of Fight.tv scheduling thing.
Yeah, because we saw that tweet. By the way, a quick aside. Women of Honor Championship belt.
Yeah, how can we forget to mention that? Yeah, I believe this is right before the main events. They announced that they're finally having a Women of Honor Championship.
And now, the belt looks nice.
First step. This is a good first step.
Yes.
Step 2, feature your women on pay-per-view.
Please.
NXT.
You have a good crop of ladies.
Promote them.
Yeah.
Do not treat them like an afterthought like you have been since Women of Honor started.
Please.
So, good first step. Now follow through.
Follow through. Just don't follow the buzzards. That's a bad idea. Anyway, so a couple of things on the main event. 1, great main event. 2, congratulations, Dalton Castle. And he got to sit on the boys. No, really. They made a chair for him, and he got to sit down with the belt going, it's good to be the king. Also,
do you have confirmation? I have confirmation. That next week, for our best and worst of, we will be featuring not only Madison Hart, but members.
Let her know that the files are in the Skype thing.
I'll be sure to do that.
All right. That being said, 3, that belt, teed up.
Yeah.
Teed up.
The belt?
Teed up!
What?
I want a replica of that belt.
Do you have $3,000?
No. Oh. All by myself. Don't wanna be. I need to cheer myself up here. Give me a second. I need to cheer myself. I need something to cheer me up.
Bulgarian brute. You know I'm Machka. I 25 of the fed.
Better.
LPH, I'll be very doubtful that the ROH belts are going to be on eBay.
Yeah,
Generally, you can only buy the ROH belts through official sources.
And you can't even buy them now because of a lawsuit. So
Wait, lawsuit with who?
Yeah, apparently Parks and Milliken, the people that made the Ring of Honor belts, before they changed up the world title and everything, they apparently did not approve of replicas, or they were not aware, or there was a thing about a logo thing.
Oh, that's odd.
There's a lawsuit, and they have to pull the belts.
Then. Well, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, because as soon as I got the money, and they're gone. Aww. I was not
cannot
happy.
Be the champion. Sorry, Matty. Only one of us can be the champion of television.
But how awesome would it be if we both were champions of television?
Only one of us can be champion of television. You can be champion. You know what? Someone needs to make a championship belt for pre-show matches, because then you could have that.
No. Just no. Just no.
But Matty, the pre-show is always your favorite match of the night.
No, it's not.
Especially this pre-show. Ladies and gentlemen, and going to our next review, Clash of Champions 2017, brought to you from, I don't know where, I don't have the page up.
Yeah, I got the page up right here. It was Mattel, Toys R Us, Tap Out of Aeropostal. What the fuck? Aeropostal?
Something like that. I've never been sure how to pronounce that. It's been around for decades. It's been around for fucking ever.
Yeah.
I've never learned how to pronounce it. It was fashion line.
Yeah, Clash of Champions 2017 SmackDown production. The TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts was the venue.
Yep, the home of the boss, Boston. The home for the boss from Boston, Sasha Banks.
Yippa. The pre-show, as Tina was trying to allude to, was
Super Sun Hero, by the way, says it's pronounced Aeropostal.
And here's me thinking, Peter Griffin. Oh my God, who the hell cares?
You do.
And LPH, Dave. Fucking seriously?
Somebody needs to make an Eva Marie championship just for Matty Jay.
I will fucking kill you if you do that.
But last week she became your favorite wrestler.
No, she did not. I just agreed on something, okay? She was roasting Mia Khalifa. And obviously you listened to the last week's show, so at least you're caught up.
Actually, I forgot to.
Because we talked about the Eva Marie thing, and I'm like, yeah, I agree with Eva Marie. I do not like this feeling.
Oh, don't you lie to us, Matthew.
All right, Nick. All right. Here's what we're doing with the Clash of Champions. Mojo Rawley versus Zack Ryder. What?
Kayfabe.
Well, you kayfabe my ass. You just said my first name out loud.
That's because your first name is the same thing as your freaking username.
No, it's called Matty. There's a difference.
Slight.
Still a difference. Moving the fuck on. Jesus. Mojo Riley versus Zack Ryder was a pre-show main event brought to you by KFC Tequila.
Did you say KFC Tequila?
I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, okay? I'm trying to make random funny noises at this point. It was Mojo Riley versus Zack Ryder. It was Mojo Riley winning. Of note, Zack Ryder's selling.
Yes.
He took that clothesline and goes, ugh. He had some rope-a-dope on him there.
A little bit.
A little bit there. A little bit. So, great selling. I am not feeling the heel turn, though.
Well, it doesn't help that he hasn't been on TV in a couple of weeks.
That doesn't help matters.
I mean, he wasn't on last week. He wasn't on this week.
What the fuck is this? An OSW review from Impact? It's like, here's the build-up to this match. Week 1, nothing. Week 2, fucking nothing. Scene missing cue card. You know what I mean?
Yep. Week 3, turns heel. Week 4, nothing. Pay-per-view match.
Yeah. You can literally sum up with a running gag from OSW review.
Also, post pay-per-view, nothing.
Fucking nothing. Not a follow-up fucking shit. They just wanted to break up the tag team because Vince didn't want another fucking tag team. You wanted to fucking bring up another tag team.
I do get tired of tag teams getting broken up. By the way, if there's one thing we should do is commend WWE for keeping the Usos together. What has it been, 7 years?
Yeah.
They've been together for a long-ass time. Like, in terms of WWE tag teams go, like, they've been around for way longer than the usual WWE tag teams last.
You didn't hear that.
Yes, I did. And Matty, keep it in your pants. We'll get to that. And as far as what we get in terms for investment for this pre-show match, here's exactly what we get.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. Nothing! You get nothing! Stupid! You so stupid!
Well, I was going with, Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah, Willy Wonka would have worked. Yeah, but both examples work here.
And Suicide Hero? No, I do not usually watch WWE's YouTube channel.
I do. They had a Jeff Hardy Q&A thing with the Twitter thing and everything else today.
Did he mention was he asked why in the past few years Matt Hardy has gone into a better shape than him?
Nope.
Odd, because people always like to point out whenever Matt gets in worse shape than Jeff. Anyway. You are all biased.
Well, I'm not. I haven't even noticed that shit.
Yeah, Matt Hardy's got a borderline 6-pack this past year.
In preparation for the Great War. Of course.
All right.
Pay-per-view proper United States Heavyweight Championship Triple Threat match 12:45. Dolph Ziggler went over Baron Corbin. Wait, Dolph Ziggler went over?
Yeah, this pretty much just came the fuck out.
Holy fucking shit. The guy that's supposed to eat the pin got the pin?
Yeah, this is like the most random RKO ever.
Yeah, the most random freaking... The final spot was literally a glorious DDT into a zigzag.
To me, it looks like the end of days in a zigzag.
Whatever it was, someone got pinned. Someone got hurt. Uno, dos, tres, Dolph Ziggler pop. What?
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler won. He pinned Corbin.
Yeah.
And then Corbin cut a pretty good promo backstage, saying how pissed off was because, rightfully so, because Dolph did nothing to get himself a title match.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Fucking nothing.
He hasn't won a match since October.
Wow, it's only been that long? I thought it'd be longer.
No, that was when he had his feud with Bobby Roode.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
And so that was the last time he even won a match.
Yeah.
But Bobby Roode, on the other hand, has been winning matches, so it makes sense to put him in the title match. But Dolph Ziggler hasn't won a single match in a couple of months, so this really felt random. This felt out of nowhere. And then on SmackDown, he just left the belts in the ring and walked away.
You know, said, "You don't deserve me." Drops the belt, starts walking. I'm like, what the fuck?
Worst Naito impression ever.
Yeah, buddy. If you want to pull a Naito, you're supposed to like scuff the paint off the belt first,
or throw it, or
throw it like silly 16 bajillion feet in the air.
Something.
Yeah, deuce. Yeah. Naito's looking at you, sipping another sip of NyQuil, going, and actually doing the jerk off motion. This guy is Puto es no tranquilo.
So, aside from that, though, this was a very good match.
This was a great triple threat. This is a great opener.
Just an out of nowhere ending.
Yeah. Well, it woke the crowd up. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, if there's anyone
they weren't expecting that.
Yeah, if they weren't paying attention, the music, the moment they heard Ziggler's music, definitely got their attention.
Oh fuck yeah! I was just gonna suck at it. 1, 2, 3. I'm here to show that. Wait, what? Yeah, there you go. Next up, Fatal 4-Way use the SmackDown World Tag Champs or Championships. Usos, they retain over the New Day. Chad Gable, Shelton Benjamin, and Rusev and Aiden English, aka the most over tag team in that match. I'm not kidding. Rusev Day is fucking over in Boston.
Anytime Rusev Day was on the offense, the crowd was red hot and electric. They wanted them to win so badly.
No, really, this. It's over. It's gaining steam.
And just to let you guys know how over it is, before the match started, Aiden English did his heel song, and the crowd did a babyface pop for it, and then he asked, "Wait, was that an encore you were asking for?" The crowd popped again.
Yes.
And then when Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin interrupted the song, everyone just immediately started booing.
Boo! Boo! It was legitimately the funniest thing.
That was the funniest thing. This match, and then of course this match was amazing. Everyone was red hot.
Everyone in the crowd. This is, we're just like, we say the most over thing, but this is honestly everyone showing up to work. Gable left the fucking suplexes.
The chaos theories, man.
Jesus Christ. He was suplexing everybody like he's Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, and the fact that he was able to suplex Rusev.
Oh, you best believe that got a pop out of the crowd.
Easily match of the night. It only went 12:54.
12:54, and this is match of the fucking night. Holy shit. And then again, there was a couple of good matches there are a couple of matches up higher on the card that did their damnedest, but no.
Nothing's coming close to this.
No. And this is again, and Styles and Mahal were no slouches, folks. We'll get to that to our main event. They were not slouches in that match, but yes, wow. Next up, oh boy, I feel bad for the ladies here.
This happened.
Sorry?
This happened.
Yeah, Lumberjill match. Charlotte Flair, she defended her women's championship against Natalya. She defended by submission. A beautiful figure 8, I might add. The Lumberjills were Carmella, Lana, Naomi, the Riot Squad, which is Ruby Riot with a double T in there. I don't know why. You're telling me. Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. Of course, Tamina was in there as well.
I think the biggest problem is that they only had one babyface lumberjack, and that was Naomi.
Yeah.
Which made things feel super just
off balance.
Yeah, super off balance. Because in a lumberjack match, generally you want like 4 babyfaces, 4 heels.
Yeah.
That's what you need. But they didn't have that because they only had 3 baby faces: Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch.
And Becky Lynch got written off TV with an injury angle to get to actually go and film a fucking movie.
And Charlotte Flair is already in the match.
Yeah.
It only leaves you with Naomi. So it was just a giant clusterfuck, essentially, with it was just really confusing on the outside. And that kind of took away from the match. But whenever it was just kept in the ring between Natty and Charlotte, that's when it was good. Anytime it went to the outside, that's when everything gets fucked up.
Yeah. Of course, there's a big clusterfuck, as would happen in a lumberjill match, as we'll call it. I don't know why they call it a lumberjack match.
I'd assume just for unisex purposes.
I guess so, but anyway. So there's a big clusterfuck, and Ms. Money in the Bank, Carmella over there, is thinking, I'm a cash in, and Riot Squad goes, nope. And that's pretty much it. Charlotte Flair pretty much got control back. She got the figure 8, and that was it. Tap, tap, tap.
And then Natty cuts a promo, which sounded like she was turning heel, except she already
is, which I'm like, I had hints of like, are you thinking retirement here? I mean, what the fuck?
Very confusing.
It is.
And she, from what I recall, she was not on SmackDown this week. So
there you go.
Gonna have to wait another week to see how that pays off.
Next week, and I don't want to say these words for the poor guys for Breezango, but I feel bad. I really do. 158, the Bludgeon Brothers with Harper and Rowan. They defeated Fandango and Tyler Breeze. It was 158. Squash. I don't want to say it. I love Breezango.
I think everything this match was done well, but this match needed more build-up on SmackDown.
Needed more build-up. We need more fashion foils.
We'll be probably getting that in 2018, but what we really needed was actual tension between these two tag teams. Because this match kind of came out of nowhere.
This was a squash match.
And
this was literally built up as a... This was not built up. This was nothing. This was a squash match on pay-per-view.
I don't have a problem with it being a squash, but my biggest problem was they had literally zero build for it. Just
zero build, and then the match ended. And then the match ended, and then they gave microphones to Harper and Rowan, which was a bad idea.
I didn't think the promo was too bad.
The promo wasn't a bad idea. No, the promo itself was okay. The crowd didn't give a fuck, though.
Yeah.
Say word. What? They were wanting it. That's never a good sign.
Yeah. What I would have done differently was, instead of having a WWE.com video hype this match, actually have segments on the show. Which is kind of what SmackDown's there for. To hype you up for the next pay-per-view.
You got 2 whole hours. We don't have to plug KFC chicken, for God's sakes. We don't always have to plug KFC chicken. Anyway. Next up.
The confusion was not over.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Are they turning him heel? What's going on here? 21-37. It was a tag match. It was Owens and Zayn taking on Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura, with Shane O'Mac and Dee Bry as the referees.
Unfortunately, in this match, Shinsuke kind of felt like a non-factor.
And then you wonder why I'm going to write down they fucked up on Shinsuke Nakamura next week. And then you wonder.
Spoiler alert.
At this point, how the fuck could he... We'll get to that next week. Oh, I got a rant built up. People say, they didn't fuck up Shinsuke Nakamura. Fucking right there!
Yeah, this
biggest
is
star in Japan! Non-factor! The fuck are you doing, Vinny?
Yeah, to me, this is the exact moment where they completely fucked up on him. When you make him a non-factor in a main event match.
They fucked up with when they decided to feed him the Jinder Mahal.
Didn't have too much of a problem with that.
Fuck you. They should have had a problem with that then.
I don't think a main event loss was going to hurt him, but a loss where he essentially didn't even matter in the match, to me, that's going a bit far with the booking. Like, why? It felt like he was just there just to fill a body spot. And that's never a good thing. And what even made this match worse was the fact that the match was not even really focused on Owens and Zayn versus Orton and Nakamura.
This was a Shane McMahon. Will Shane or D. Bry do their job? What will happen? It was like, what will happen when Shane and Bryan... The focus was Shane and Bryan versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And Orton's got enough clout that you could... That on the other side, it's okay. Plus, there was some extra build-up from Survivor Series. But no.
That in like the first like 5 or 6 minutes was built up on who was going to count the pin, who was going to do what, and then like after like 5 or 6 minutes, they're like, okay, Shane will do this side, Bryan will do this side.
Why? Just fucking why? And Adric, we'll get to that. Jesus, we're reviewing a pay-per-view first.
Indeed. So yeah, like it took until like the last like 7 or 8 minutes for this match to really pick up. And then the ending goes as follows. Orton hits an RKO, goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, Bryan gets pushed by
Owens pushes Bryan, and Bryan takes a rough bump.
Yep, onto Shane. And so Shane starts arguing with Bryan, and Orton hits an RKO on Owens, and then Zayn gets a roll-up on Orton. Shane counts 1, 2... It doesn't matter if Shane counts to 3. And then Zayn sells it like, what the fuck did you just do? What the fuck? Like Zayn had this amazing, perfectly shot moment. Like, yeah, he was like, he couldn't believe that Shane actually did that. He was like, I actually thought you were better than this. And then Bryan and Shane start arguing. And then Zayn eventually gets a roll-up on Orton, and then Bryan fast counts it, and then just leaves.
Yeah.
And that is how we end this match, also with Owens and Zayn celebrating that they get to keep their job. And the yep movement prevails.
Which, I'm not complaining about that particular thing, but just a whole lot of fuck you in this match, though.
It was a whole bunch of just what the fuckery.
Yeah.
That kind of overshadowed whatever good was in it.
I'm going to move on to the main event now.
Yeah,
I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think of this.
Who'd have thought that the match with Jinder Mahal would be better than the one with Shinsuke Nakamura in it?
Fucking A. And usually they go Matty teed up Sterling. He's not kidding. I watched the match live. Mahal pulled his weight in this one, folks. I mean, it doesn't hurt that AJ Styles is fucking good. Like, really
AJ Styles is amazing, but Jinder was no slouch in this one.
Jinder was not a slouch. The Singh brothers just did what they had to do, but no. Styles versus Mahal. AJ Styles retains. It was the WB Championship on line 23:04, and they had a great match.
Yeah, it was a really good match.
And
the best part was the Singh brothers didn't interfere until like the last 5 minutes of the match.
And there was build up. There was Mahal was selling his leg very well. I should say he did well with the selling. Styles sold his midsection because that was how they set up a few moves, including this, and that.
And when Mahal hit the Colossus, I could just feel it in there, like, oh no, is this gonna be 1, 2, 2.9? Oh, like that was a really nice spot. Like the fact that they both sold that someone, like I legitimately thought that was gonna be the ending of the match. But of course, AJ retained with the calf crusher, and also this meant that King Ross had to watch 10 hours of Matt Hardy laughing.
That match happened, and Ross went, "Oh God, I have to no."
And you can, and the stream was archived on YouTube.
Yep, the whole 10 hours, folks. We're not kidding.
10 straight hours of just, oh, yes, yeah.
Now, for Tito, that's foreplay. But for anyone else, that could be a little grating after a couple hours.
Let alone 10.
Yeah.
And they were playing it because there was a projector screen set up playing it in the background, so that way you knew he was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And to keep himself just even in this place bit, saying King Ross decided just to do a whole bunch of drawings.
Yeah. He just drew and he just went to work. And of course, kept an eye on the chat. Chat with the chat, of course, as one would do in these situations.
And LPH, I agree, they did fuck up Finn Balor and the club as well.
No, they fucked up a lot. I think the only guy they didn't fuck up really is AJ Styles.
How could you fuck up Finn Balor? He was perfect. He was right there. Right there. Right there.
He's not over enough. But he keeps losing. That's why. And it's like, well, you could book him better.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy by Vince McMahon. He has the guy lose, and then he wonders why he isn't over. God damn you, Monday Night Raw!
God damn you, Vince McMahon.
Anyways, shall we rate?
Let's rate this son of a bitch. I'm not thinking no higher than 3, but I don't know about you. 2, 3 out of 7. I'd say about 3 out of 5 seems about 3 out of 5. The Fatal 4-Way is great. The first 2 matches are great. Styles and Mahal is something to watch. You will not regret it. It's solid work from both men.
It really feels like the middle part of this card was just you could skip.
The middle part you could skip, and do not watch the special guest ref match. You will feel sad for Shinsuke Nakamura. You will feel sad.
You know what? There's only one way they can make this right. Shinsuke wins the Rumble.
That's about the only way you could do it.
Do it. Have him win the Rumble. AJ versus Shinsuke. They don't even have to really main event because we all know you want to put Roman in the main event. So at least give us this.
Please.
So that way, Vince, you can have your big muscly man match, and we the fans can have our real WWE title match. Everybody wins.
You get your big sweaty man, and we get to spooge over Shinsuke Nakamura with the WWE title.
It's
you
a win-win.
see, Rose, just as what everyone lives.
That's speaking of which, I can't wait for Monday for Doctor Who.
I know, right?
Have you gone caught up yet?
No, but I'm still going to watch that fucking Christmas special.
You have to watch the last season. It was one of the better ones they've had in several years.
Yeah, I'll add that to the list of all of the shit I have to catch up on now. I'm not serious. I am serious. There's a shitload of things I need to catch up on. Like, a lot. Like, there's no goddamn it, Matty. I just a shitload of stuff. Anyway. And yeah, 3 out of 5 seems right to me as well. That, yeah. So, how about that local sports team?
How about some emails?
How about them emails, huh?
How about them?
How about them? Yeah,
do you want to get to them?
I think so. I think yeah. It's time for your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at the Wrestle-Cast@gmail.com. And I just realized something. Yeah, I did fuck up a little bit.
What did you do?
I forgot to remove Mattis's Twitter handle from the thing. So I'm going to do that right now.
And to Super Sentai Hero, we're just fans of pro wrestling. It's not our fault that Ring of Honor and New Japan happen to be putting on the superior product.
Hey. Truth. That's pretty much the truth right there. Anyway, Wrestle-Cast@gmail.com is where you send them. By the way, next week, as TW alluded to a little earlier, Mumbles and Mattis Leonhardt will be joining us for the best and worst of 2017 on our very last program of 2017, I should say.
God damn it, Matt, you were so close.
I know. I can't wait to get to 2018. That's how bad 2017 was in some aspects. But we will get to it in about a couple of weeks. Don't you worry. I have my list printed out right here. I'm filling it out. Not as we speak, but I do have a couple of things already picked out. But we'll get to that. We'll start. Do we start at 10? I think we have no choice because of work and everything else. Yeah. Strap yourselves in, folks. We're going to be in for the long haul. That's all I'm going to say there. We begin with T-Dub. You know who it is.
It is. Yes, the Otaku of France.
Aha! Oh. Did you mark out when you saw the cold fish?
A little bit. I just hope that they also bring in his other friends, like George Washington.
Ooh.
And the Bucks of Youth. Ooh. The Spot Monkeys.
Jesus. If that happens, holy Christ. But we'll get to that eventually. Hello, Wrestle-Cast, and welcome back, T-Dub. First of all, I wish to all of you in advance Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. If you don't like it, then happy fuck the revival. It's either this or Roman Reigns. One of the worst case, sanity.
I have to call out Mr. Flip Gordon for still not getting it.
How the fuck do you not get it, Flip?
Come on.
How?
T-R-R. Get it?
As dense and as much of an idiot as I am.
You get it, right?
I get it.
Hey, chat, do you get it? F-T-R-R. You get it, right?
Yeah. And by the way, don't say you get it and try to translate. We have the chat in recorded form here. We will call you out. You'll be you will be on the internet forever, or at least a little while.
At least until YouTube and Twitch go the way of the dodo.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, with Twitch, they only keep the recording up for like, what, a few weeks?
Couple of weeks. YouTube, it's forever, as long as the channel exists.
So don't get us too many copyright strikes, Matty.
I still can't believe I got a copyright strike with frickin' Mr. Kenny announcing boxing. Jesus. Anyway, anywho, for my last email of 2017, since next week it's the best and worst of 2017, aka the 3-hour extravaganza, so no mail from my part. Then again, next week will be meaningless, like working Christmas Eve. Thanks a lot, USA Network. Oh, they're working actual Christmas.
Yep, they're working Christmas and the day after.
Yep.
By the way, that is unless you're referring to yourself having to work Christmas Eve.
I mean, Jesus, that's like working freaking, a Boxing Day or Black Friday.
I really hope that our buddy Brimstone does not have to work on Christmas, because that's just evil.
Yep. Clash of Champions. It wasn't all bad of a pay-per-view. The greatest shocker was Dolph Ziggler winning the U.S. title just before he drops the belt. Why? The tag title match was amazing. Too bad Rusev and English didn't win. They were massively over. Capital letters O-V-E-R. Charlotte retains. Bryan helped Owens and Zayn win their tag match, and AJ Styles thankfully defended his title against Jinder Mahal, which means the Mahal project is officially dead, buried, and sealed forever. Please,
unless Mahal wins the Rumble.
Please, no more Jinder in the main event. Final grade 3 out of 5. All right, we got some agreement here.
By the way, that reminds me.
Yeah.
Since I'm good at predicting who a future WWE champion will be, I made my next prediction on Riftdown this past Tuesday.
All right, who did you pick?
I picked future WWE champion that no one's gonna see coming.
Uh-huh.
You're not gonna believe me when I say this, but this person has in-ring skill.
Uh-huh.
He has charisma.
Uh-huh.
He's got a good look. This person is Jimmy Uso.
Really? Well, you are correct. That is out of nowhere. Hey, who knows? Couple years, it's recorded. Who knows? ROH Final Battle, had to watch it, but I saw the result. Dalton Castle, new Ring of Honor World Champion. Well done to you, you beautiful peacock. NXT. Speaking of the title change, Red Dragon are the new NXT Tag Champs. As a well-deserved victory. In other news, Lars Sullivan defeated Roderick Strong in a solid match. And Pete Dunne versus versus Tyler Bate was beautiful. What a great way to end 2017. Thank you, Grandpa Trips.
You're welcome. Now, if you excuse me, I have to destroy one of my children on Monday Night Raw.
Because Vince wants to give me a big fat bonus.
And I want to buy my babies a yacht.
All three of them with their own yacht. And one of them wants a ball pit. Winners, Dalton Castle and Red Dragon for their title win. Congratulations for all three men. Speaking of title win, Austin Aries is your new Defiant World Champion after beating Marty Scurll. Bananas for everyone. King Ross, you magnificent psychotic wank pheasant. 10 hours of listening to Broken Matt's evil laugh. And it was well received by the fans. Around 120,000 views before it went. The replay went live on YouTube. By the way,
and the most important part is how many minutes they watch, because that's how YouTube counts that up. And if they got ad revenue enabled for that, then I would hope they made a pretty penny.
I would hope so. 10 hours. I hope they got a penny out of it. The announcement of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble this January 2018 will be very interesting. Don't fuck this up, WWE. It's one day before my birthday. Remember the scars of WrestleMania 29. Twice of a lifetime.
And your winner of the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match is Romina Reigns.
Jesus Christ. I'm like, Hairball posted as like, hey, I look forward to it, and Misha Mayhem went, you're gonna fuck it up. And there's like half the chat, half the Facebook is like, oh, they're gonna fuck this up. I had to chime in going, you know, if the women's Royal Rumble gets clusterfucked, all of y'all are getting daved.
Dave.
The idea that, losers, the idea that Stephanie McMahon, of all people, made the announcement. Once again, that's all about saying, I'm the one who created the women's revolution. Nicely done. Cunt Stephanie, minus the O, he says. He said Count Stephanie, minus the O. Oh, we'll say cunt.
Everything is about me. I created the women's revolution.
No, to be fair, all signs pointing that was a shoot. As in, no one in the ring knew, and Stephanie came out to make the announcement because she was proud.
I know, but did it have to be Stephanie?
I think someone, I think it was Misha Mayhem, called Steph Nipple H, as in NIPPLE.
But did men have nipples too?
I know, but I think it's a classier way to call her cunt Steph.
I know, but like.
By the way, how do we keep calling her a cunt? Because she is OSW Reviews Cunt of the Year. I think from last year. I think it was.
Yes, and maybe she'll be a 2-time.
She's in the running. I think.
It would not surprise me.
Actually, no, she can't be twice in a row.
Damn it!
Yeah, because of the rules.
That's right,
the
rules.
But what about the rules? Yeah, you can tell we're fans of OSW Review. Hal?
No, we're too subtle about that.
Yeah, too subtle. Hello, Doggers. Happy days are here again. That's too subtle. Anyway, Dean Ambrose being entered in my Miss WrestleMania 34, that had to hurt. McMahon trying to bring back the XFL to the point of selling 3.34 million shares of his own money to fund the Alpha Entertainment LLC, or roughly 1.5 million. Dude, it'll be doomed from the start. Too much football will kill the audience. I tell that to the wrestling audience.
Yeah, for some reason, here's the thing that big corporations don't understand is oversaturation of a market. For some reason, they just don't get it. Like,
we'll get to that. We will get to that.
I know, but I just want to get this out of the way now because this is just a general thing. That just in general, when it comes to product, oversaturation always kills the market, which is like any one product. Like football, pro wrestling, like, if too much WWE, people eventually get tired of it. The ratings are dropping. Why? There's too much of it. When it comes to the NFL, notice that those Thursday night shows always get the lowest ratings.
Yeah.
Like the Monday night shows, they're doing fine. Monday and Sunday night shows are overall doing fine, but the Thursday night shows, because number one, too much NFL branded football, and number two, I hear those games generally aren't the best anyways.
No. Anyway, we'll get to the rest of that later. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. And another loser, to the man who threw a bottle at the face of Kalisto during this week's episode of 205 Live. 1, go fuck yourself. 2, Dave.
This person deserves stronger than a Dave. I wish Shintire Curl was here because he deserves the D-Cell Battery Award.
Ooh, you know what? That would be the perfect thing right there.
You want to throw things at people? How about we throw things at your fucking face, you piece of shit cunt?
Oh my god! How many times do we have to repeat it? You know what? I got 2 stories for what the wrestling fuck. Bio's been bitching about it. Stay tuned. We're doing What the Wrestling Fuck. Spoiler alert there, folks. But yeah, that's it. Enjoy your Christmas holidays, he says, and see you in 2018 for Wrestle Kingdom 12. Good Lord, we're going to have to talk about that tonight.
Yeah, because it's just 13 days away. 13 days.
I am loading up the thing as we speak. There ain't no fucking way we're not doing this.
Or we could just add the preview onto next week's show.
Yeah, no.
We could fit in a 30-minute prediction, right?
In a 3.5-hour show? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We're not turning this into the Zodiac.
God damn it! You knew where? How did you know where I was going? God damn it!
Again, OS Dub. Gee, I wonder where we got that from.
Oddly enough, Greg Wilmot is not the biggest douche of the year. Not even close.
You would think he'd be up there, but not anymore. Not anymore.
The people that have come out of the woodwork these past 6 months.
Oh my god. Oh. Anyway. We're done with retro talk, and Happy New Year to you too as well, obviously. Happy holidays to you as well. Let me get to the thing so we can do the thing and say it's time for the hairball here real quick. There we go. The clock tower's in full Christmas mode. Rip. Fat Boy's not here. He went home for vacation, remember? Fat Boy. Hey, guys. This being on vacation thing feels weird. Mine still thinks of reg home time of 2 to 3 days. That's why I love doing the... That's why I love doing the vacation out of town. If you have to do a vacation, go somewhere else, like Florida or something. You know what I mean?
No, not Florida. No, are you trying to kill him?
Well, he lives in Florida, but for him it'd be like California or anywhere but Florida. But I'm talking about Orlando, like the Universal thing, like I did in March, or no, not in March. What the fuck? In November. You know what I mean. You all do know what I mean.
We know. Ranger Stop, all that snazzy, jazzy stuffs.
Yes. Anyway. That being said, let's see. Final battle, congratulations to Dalton Castle on becoming Ring of Honor champ. Much deserved. Class of Champs. It was a thing, rather a well-done thing. Match of the night, hands down, it was the Fatal 4-Way Tag match. Holy crap. And I did not see the Dolph winning. Called shenanigans. Supposedly WB has finally acknowledged Bryan's desire to wrestle again. Are they thinking Bryan versus Shane? Also, Dolph Ziggler puts the U.S. title in the ring and leaves. And Dean looks like he's going to miss WrestleMania. Pay-per-view rating 3.5. He makes a whole lot of thing in that review. Winner is Dalton Castle. Congratulations. The Fatal 4-Way. Losers, the Shield Reunion has been fucked hard. The Revival. Fuck them. And how long till it gets hurt? Wow. Guys, have only been the team's only been back 1 week. We're already taking a shit on them. Like I know we're trying to keep them. Okay, the whole fuck the Revival thing, folks, is a joke. Born obviously out of a slight hatred because of Cody Rhodes, but it turned into a running gag. Let me repeat that. It's a running gag. Can we move on now? Somewhere near Tampa, Minion 346 arrives at Shade's house and knocks on the door, only to be greeted by an angry Lady K who waxed the Minion. Did we lose it? No, we didn't lose it. Okay, I thought we lost something there. Gives the packets to Shades. Shades from Rip. Opens the box to see heads of SpongeBob and Bobo Bo. Reads notes. Quote, Thought you'd love to finally get these two heads on sticks to do as you please. Rip Van Winkle. Rip watching the event. Ah. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Fuck the Revival and fuck the Nick Channel. There you go. And, yeah, that's it, folks. That was a short email. Those are your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at the Wrestle-Cast@gmail.com. News and our preview of the thing. You know the thing? That thing. What thing? That thing. That thing. That thingamabob. I've lost train of thought there for a second. We'll be back with our news and, of course, what thing? Wrestle Kingdom 12, motherfucker! We'll be right back. Don't go far.
Better not.
Yeah.
And now a word from our sponsors.
What'll it be, guys?
I'll have a scotch on the rocks.
I'll have a Samuel Adams.
I'll have a Samuel Jackson.
You know something? I'll have a Samuel Jackson, too.
Me 3. 3 Samuel Jacksons coming right up.
Good motherfucking choice, motherfucker. Samuel Jackson, made painstakingly by me, Samuel L. Jackson. It'll get you drunk. You'll be fucking fat girls in no time. You might even fight a or two. Bitch. How's it taste, motherfucker? Oh.
Can you stop yelling at me, please?
No, I can't stop yelling, because that's how I talk. You ain't never seen my movies? Juice, that was a good one. Deep Blue Sea, they ate me. A fucking shark ate me. Drink, bitch. Jurassic Park, Samuel Jackson. It's my beer. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
This is WMOB Mobile, 12 on your channel dial and 12 in the TV ratings.
3 years ago, a revolution started in the WWE, led by all of the women in this ring, all of the women on SmackDown Live, and every single woman to ever step foot inside the squared circle, including the fabulous Moolah and the great Mae Young. And all of you turned that revolution into an evolution. Because of you, the Divas division became the women's division. You became the superstars and the headliners, main eventing just like the guys, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT pay-per-views, and blowing the roof off the joint. Because of you, we had the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and just 2 weeks ago, women competed inside the ring in the Middle East for the first time in WWE for the Women's Championship match. And what was the chant, Sasha? The chant was, "This is hope." You saw tears in the eyes of little girls ringside because you inspired those little girls. All of you have inspired people all over the world with your courage, with your passion, with your unbridled talent. But that's not enough. What do you say, ladies? You make history once again. Do you people want to see these women make history once again? Then on January 28th, the road to WrestleMania kicks off in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we will have, for the very first time, an all-women's Royal Rumble match.
And we're back here on the Wrestle-Cast, presented by Every Team Entertainment on the BrokenInfinite.com, Podomatic.com, iTunes, podcasting places, live on Twitch.tv, and of course we're on demand and live on YouTube as well. Matty Jay and TWK here with a call for this particular evening of December 22nd, 2017. A quick reminder, we have the best and the worst of 2017 coming up next week. So you know how this works. No emails. We'll be busy talking about this stuff and things. But we do encourage you to send emails for next week if you have your best and worst stuff afterwards. We will definitely read some of them on air. And hey, join us in the chat, both YouTube and Twitch. You can play along with us. Come on down. You're the next contestant on the Wrestle-Cast is right.
And one thing that we are right about is the news, and let's start with the most, the biggest news of the week: a women's Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, I mean, despite the fact that it's cunt Stephanie McMahon doing the announcement, holy shit, they pulled the trigger.
Yeah, we actually have a women's Royal Rumble. I'm excited for this. There's a lot of possibilities they could go with. Personally, I would go with Asuka.
Yeah, there's Asuka winning the thing, dude. Asuka winning it from number 1.
And then winning the title at Mania, still undefeated. Want to make that note?
You want to put a rocket on somebody like that? Do it. That's what I'm going to say.
So yeah, there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of ways they can go with this. A lot of conjecture about how many women will be in the match because, you know,
some words are going. Some rumors say it's 15. The current strong number is 20.
Yeah, and there's also rumors. Some female legends are teasing their return in this match. Of course,
most famously Trish Stratus, looking for her gear on Twitter.
Yeah, she literally said, "Where's my boots?"
Yeah. Which, if we do hear that music of a pop in that place. That's gonna get a pop.
Yep, and of course this got accolades from past female wrestlers as well, like Lita and Candice Michelle.
Yep. If they do like a 30 women rumble, you expect some surprise entrances and some special guests in there. If it stays at 20, that just if we include everyone in the women's roster, current women's roster as far as the main roster is concerned, it only leaves like one spot. So we shall
find Reigns.
No. Just fuck no. We'll be looking at cunt of the year of Roman Reigns if they pull that shit off.
Anyway, moving on to some not so good news. Dean Ambrose says.
Yeah, and for those wondering if that was more kayfabe than anything else just in a movie, apparently he's it's apparently not as serious as one originally thought. It was like it was bothering him. The injury angle was literally a covering of asses just in case it's something bad. And well, as that's been confirmed, it's bad. It's 3 to 4 months. He's out for Mania.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be out for Mania, which I just have to wonder like what the plans of them could have been, and this is really going to hurt Roman because he was really just thriving off of that.
He was riding on the, and it was working. He was actually getting cheered for once.
So my best plan of action: you better team him with Seth Rollins ASAP.
Yeah. At this point, it's literally a case of like abort, keep the IC title to Mania. He ain't winning anything. Forget Brock. You'll find someone else.
He's winning the world title of Mania. He's winning the Universal title. Mania. But that reminds me of something that happened on Raw. We're getting a triple threat match at the Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Kane.
Where did Kane show up in there? We don't fucking know. But, yeah. Filler. Like, we make the joke about New Japan that there are some filler defenses. You want to talk about a filler defense, motherfucker? Here's a filler defense right there.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone really looking forward to this because,
ladies and gentlemen, Kane is eating that pin. Probably after a knee bump.
Yeah, this isn't going to be a Dolph Ziggler situation where Kane gets a surprise win.
Ain't nobody dumb. Ain't nobody crazy enough to put the strap on Kane anymore.
Hopefully.
If Vinnie Mac's crazy enough.
In some better news, Hideo Itami actually debuted on Raw.
Yeah, instead of debuting on 205 Live as advertised, they did a tag thing, and Hideo Itami showed up on the Raw roster.
Yeah, apparently the reason for this is they want to start elevating the cruiserweight stocks.
No, that's not a bad idea necessarily, but at the same time...
Took them long enough?
Yeah.
Like, now you understand that you're not supposed to just keep the cruiserweights in their own little box, like, actually have them, like, interact with other people on the roster when it makes sense. Just, come on!
And Austin Aries with his holding his Defiant World Championship. Jack-off motion.
Yep. Seems about right. So, yeah, it's good that they seem to be treating Hideo Itami with some nice respect. And, of course, his debut match on 205 Live was against Colin Delaney.
Yeah.
So, second appearance by Colin Delaney. Maybe he could be working into returning full-time. Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe also get Juan Francisco de Coronado with him. Maybe. Come on.
Maybe a scream bomb. Maybe another scream powerbomb bump.
And this time, maybe allow him to wear his robe and bow tie.
Please.
Come on.
That'd be cool.
The thing that would also be cool is Batista, who wants to do one more full 6-month to 1 year run.
You know what? Let him.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to do any cheap pop stuff. And this week he seems more serious than ever that he wants one last run because next month he's turning 49.
Yeah.
So he's definitely not getting any younger.
And he's still in relatively good shape.
Oh, yeah, he's in phenomenal shape. And,
you know. And, you know, and you talk about being in ring shape and everything else. Full-time run will get you back in ring shape in a real fucking quick succession, folks.
Yeah, this guy doesn't want to just do like one match every now and again. No, he wants to be full schedule for 6 months to a year.
Yeah, he said it himself. He likes the house show circuit.
Yeah, because that's when you get to just do whatever you want, essentially. Just have fun.
Yeah.
So hopefully he will be able to return and have a good time. And probably have a feud with Triple H. It's most likely
the end of the line, WrestleMania, feud of the year, with not a feud, but match with Triple H there. I'd be okay with that. Now, there's some money in there. Mr. Hollywood over there with Drax the Destroyer taking on that one vampire from Blade Trinity.
Yeah, Triple H did play a vampire in Blade Trinity. He's Spinebuster, the guy.
It'll be something.
Let's see, next up. Oh, this news. Let me just read this verbatim, okay?
Yeah.
XFL WTF.
Where's that from?
That's just what I have on my notes.
Okay. Let's, for those who need a little bit of catch up, last week, Vince starts a new company called Alpha Entertainment.
It was a sports company. Nobody knew what was going on. There was speculation. But now this week, that speculation is starting to grow suspicious because there are certain things filed.
As namely, a file for selling some stocks from the WWE, namely $105 million worth of shares. And Alpha Entertainment via Vince McMahon. He's filed copyright and trademark claims for XFL. Oh God, he's actually attempting to pull the trigger.
My only hope is that this does not bankrupt the company.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to, because it's obviously going to be a separate entity from the way it looks like it's going to be. It's not. It's going to be like a different company.
I just hope this doesn't hurt Vince so bad that it somehow hurts WWE.
One can only hope.
That's all I'm hoping from this myself. And here's a tip, Vince. Don't start your football league the moment that the NFL season ends. Give it a couple of months.
Yeah.
Give it like a good 2 to 3 months so that way they can sort of just take the season, just let it sink in. And then right when they're craving football, just I'd say around May, that's a good time to launch your season.
Oh, and another good thing, make sure the football is actually fucking good. And that's not associated with WWE at all.
Keep your wrestlers out of it. Keep your wrestlers and personalities out of it. Get legitimate sports announcers to cover the events. Get
take your time building this fucking league instead of doing it in like 3 to 4 fucking months.
Yeah, actually get actual sports journalists to be a part of your crew, not just whoever isn't doing anything in WWE at the moment.
And Super Sentai and Fireball Disaster, or if all else fails.
The fuck was that?
Panic.
Oh.
MST3K.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Fireball Disaster, he asked about it. I don't have the button itself, but I could help you out. That.
Yeah, because nobody wants to turn on to the XFL and hear Michael Hayes on commentary.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, God. Could you imagine the fucking suits? Because you know how flashy Michael Hayes is, right?
How did it? Oh my God! That slipped my mind completely.
He's like the Don Cherry of wrestling.
It wouldn't surprise me if that's where Chris Jericho started getting his fashion sense from.
Oh my God! I would say for Michael Hayes for sure, but oh my God!
And speaking of oh my God, I usually wouldn't put something like this on my news list, but Tanahashi, what the fuck are you doing with your hair, man?
You were watching the road shows, weren't you?
No, I saw the pictures though, and I'm just like, my first thought was, who the hell is that? And then I saw the belts, and I'm like, no, what are you doing?
Get the link, because I think people want. I think we need to share this with the class here.
Okay, I'll find a picture. Just, Jesus Christ.
Because I see the picture and I wholeheartedly agree.
Let's see. Let me just see.
I believe LPH were talking about the World Bodybuilding Federation, and good God, I hope not. Although we might have a repeat of Gary Stridham. Wow. Now it's not my best wow. I will admit that right now.
Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let me just do it like that. This should be able to find a picture of his ugly, ugly hair. Nope, it's still not coming up. God damn it, where is it? I'm having trouble finding Tanahashi's ugly, ugly hair. Or to do... God. I'm going to search on Twitter.
Tanahashi hair. I'm Googling this too at this point. We may as well.
Do. Who's gonna? Oh, it's right on his Twitter page. Why would you make that your Twitter profile? It looks worse than I remember.
Oh no!
I thought it just looked bad, but no, this is absolutely worse. It's right. Just he made it his profile picture.
Oh no!
Look at that.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh. Folks, you know what? This needs this needs. Oh my god.
Why did he do this?
What the fuck?
Are you showing it to them on the screen?
I had to recover from the shock. Jesus Christ. Folks, a fair warning to all. Viewer discretion is advised. There it is. What the fuck did you do to your hair? You look like Napoleon Dynamite had a bad hangover.
Oh my god, he does.
Fucker, you look like you actually drank Taguchi's Kool-Aid. Just Jesus Christ. You look like if Taguchi ate a wig and then ate Taguchi.
And he says this makes Decade's hairstyle look awesome.
Fucking A, it does.
Yeah, Tsukasa definitely has nothing on this.
Wow.
You have to show this you have to make sure Easy sees this.
I'm just...
Because not even Tsukasa's like mom hair is this bad. like Tsukasa's hair in like, what was it? Kamen Rider Taisen, I think he was in.
Yeah.
Where he had like the weird haircut. But this is a whole other level.
He's on Skype right now. Let me see. He sent me a riff tracks earlier. Let me see.
God. Oh no.
I'm typing this to him now.
Oh man, oh fuck.
And I'm saying, this is Hiroshi Tanahashi. T-Dub and I are sorry.
Oh, he's gonna make you sorry.
He's gonna make both of us sorry.
I have nothing to do with this.
Jesus Christ. I mean... What the fucking fuck? You know what? We should have kicked this segment off with that. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll kick it off with that. It's time for that segment where we take a look at some bad wrestling news. Brandy, we ripped it segment off the Nash, and we have to ask. Hiroshi Tanahashi, what the wrestling fuck?
Yeah, this happened. Hey, I remember that there was screaming.
Good call. Good call.
I remember this time.
Yeah, you did. You did.
But of course, this has nothing on the other two stories that we have.
Let's get to the creepy story I just shared.
No, not the creepy one. No.
All right, fair enough. Let's
get to
story.
the easy one first.
The cunt who decided at the moment where a particular gentleman was vulnerable and selling, threw a fucking bottle at the face of Kalisto. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
And it wasn't just like an empty bottle, it was like a full bottle of water.
Don't throw shit at the wrestlers. How many fucking times do we have to say that?
He is just lucky that Kalisto was selling, or else he probably would have just ran over that barricade and punched him right in the goddamn mouth.
And it would have been a legal right to do so.
Yeah.
In full legal right.
And thankfully, that person was apprehended and they are facing charges.
Good. Fry, motherfucker. Fry. Go to federal pound you in the ass prison.
This is just like, why do people think that they can just throw things at wrestlers and get away with it? How can you be so stupid?
Drunk motherfuckers, apparently.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing this story of Hold My Beer.
And Fireball Disaster is my show. I'll say the C word as much as I can.
And some people, they've earned it.
They fucking earned it. Don't deny it. Some people, like this asshole, fucking earned it.
However, going beyond that, we get to the creepiest story of the week.
You know, I've said that with the whole sexual assault thing and the rape thing that's been going around the last 6 months, I had a feeling it was going to get to the wrestling community. Why Orlando Jordan? Yeah, and this is the reason why we brought this up, because apparently some of you folks in Biohybrid kept freaking jolting at me for it. But apparently it's reported that Orlando Jordan, and for those wondering who, my answer is exactly.
No, people remember him. He was a part of the cabinet.
Part of the cabinet and all that stuff. There's a
Wrestling Observer. He also had a brief stint in TNA where his whole gimmick was he liked to molest people, which now is even more uncomfortable with this news.
Basically, he's been working out of Australia and not getting too much work. Apparently, now one of the reasons why we probably won't get any work, because he's been going. He would ask some of the underage, ask some underage children, preferably mostly those from who are backyard wrestlers, to the zoo. I don't want to read this more.
And LPH, no, Michael Jackson was found innocent because there was no evidence.
There was no evidence, no.
This?
Yeah. There might be trial pending.
Super Center Hero prop Max Landis, yeah. Fuck.
Wait, Max Landis? No.
Yeah, he's been accused of sexual assault this week. Why, Max? Why?
You are one of us, dude.
I really liked his writing.
I liked this Wrestling Isn't Wrestling video. I really liked it.
God damn it, Max.
God damn it, life. Could 2017 be over now?
We said that the same thing about 2016, and now look where we are. Every year, worse than the last.
Where's the lube when you need it? Oh, it's right here. It's my can of root beer.
Oh, you use root beer as your lubricant. Okay, then.
Well,
whatever.
no,
What's your boat?
Alcohol.
But root beer's alcohol-free.
Hard root beer.
Then what's the point?
Helps pass the time, T-Dub. Helps pass the time.
And hopefully helps you forget this traumatic event from ever taking place.
What do you want for Christmas, Eeyore? Thumbs and a gun. Thumbs and a gun, bear. Thumbs and a gun.
Oh, there's been so much news this week that we forgot that Tom Zink passed away.
Yeah, the Z-Man, yeah. For those wondering, yeah, Z-Man Tom Zink, he passed away.
I feel like shit.
Don't feel too bad, dude. It's you know.
I've only seen him wrestle a few times on WCW because of their WWE's old on-demand service.
Yeah.
And he seemed like a solid wrestler.
He was. He was, for the most part. And for those wondering, I'm drinking the Crazy Uncle root beer, but they have a limited edition of it where it's instead of like 5% alcohol, it's 8.7% alcohol.
Because Matty wants to forget this as fast as possible.
Not all of it, because I do want to remember some of the things for the war stuff part, but yeah.
So
makes it a little easier to you know.
You want to get to Wrestle Kingdom so that way we can talk about the happy stuff?
Oh, we're done with the news?
Yep.
All right. Well, Wrestle Kingdom, Tokyo Dome, Tokyo, Japan. Let's get to it. They'll have the pre-show New Japan Rumble, which we don't know who's going to be in there. So there you go. The card itself, they have the Roppongi 3K defending the IWGP Junior Tag Champs against them Young Bucks and Matt and Nick Jackson.
Yeah, I would imagine that, as usual, Rocky Romero going to accompany Roppongi to the ring.
Yepper.
And if the Young Bucks have anyone that will accompany them to the ring, it will more likely than not be Hangman.
Bring the 6-man tag belts, guys. Come on.
It's either going to be him or Chase Owens.
Oh, please. It has to be. It has to be Hangman. It has to be. Next up, they have a tag gauntlet for the Never Openweight 6-man tag, which changed hands. They had one of the road shows at the Kirken Hall. They had 6-man tag between Bullet Club, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loga, and Bad Luck Fale. They took on the LIJ crew, which was I can't find them. They're not in the thing. Why are they not in the thing?
Got it. The former champions were Bushi, Evo, and Sonata.
Yeah.
Who have the longest reign of holding the belts for 228 days.
Yeah. And they're not on the card.
Yeah, I thought they were. Yeah, they're challenging for the tag belts.
Oh, there they are.
Because they won the World Tag League.
That's true. Yeah. Boy, that leaves with Bucci with a thumb up his ass, huh?
Let's see.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I forgot. Vince Russo. We forgot to bring up Vince Russo. Basically,
you bring up in your loser segment.
You know what? Done. We'll do that. Anyway, so Never Openweight 6-man tag championship. The champion team is obviously Tama Tonga, Tamaglaga, and Bad Luck Fale. They're taking on pretty much everyone that didn't have a match. Ryosuke Taguchi, Juice Robinson, Togi Makabe, the team of Beretta, Toriano, and Tomohiro Ishii. Fucker had a Never Openweight title match, and he's just relegated to a 6-man tag? I really feel bad for the guy. Poor guy.
Hey, 6-man belts are still belts.
They're still belts. They're still belts. I'm like, I feel bad that Shibata had to, get injured and stuff. I'd watch another Ishii Shibata match. I don't know about you.
I'd watch any new Shibata match.
Point taken. They're taking on Hanson Rainrow and Michael Elgin.
Boo.
Yeah, I don't blame him for saying that.
Boo, Elgin, boo.
Boo, Elgin, boo. At the new Steen fight, Kill Steen Kill. Boo,
yeah,
boo, Elgin, boo.
Boo.
I'll
be happy if anyone but him wins the match.
Fair enough. And that they're taking, and I don't think they're going to win anyway. I think it's just another team to fill in bodies. But then they're taking on Taichi, Takashi Iizuka, and Zack Sabre Jr., who, despite having a good year, he's stuck in this match. That's that boo. Little boo.
It's not the worst thing to be stuck in. He's on Wrestle Kingdom. He's not on the pre-show.
That is true. That's true. You know what? I hope the Taguchi Japan guys win this one. I hope Taguchi Juice, because if nothing else, Juice earned a goddamn belt. After the year he's had, he's earned it.
If anything, history's anything to go by, these belts change hands very, very often. which
Except
is why
when LIJ has it. So,
yeah, that really shocked me, the fact that they kept it for so long.
Yeah. Fireball New Japan Rumble is similar to that. They have it's a battle royal type of situation, except it's pinfall and submission included into the elimination style as well.
And the winner doesn't get a world title match.
No, it's literally just a filler to see to fit everyone else. Like they couldn't fit them into the main card.
And you usually get to see a couple of ROH guys in there.
A couple of cheeseburgers, a regular.
Also, for some reason, Billy Gunn was in there last year.
And fuck, I forgot that. Jesus, there's a name in there. Scott Norton, that's what it was. They had Scott Norton was in there
for some reason.
And New Year's Dash, my God, and New Year's Dash. If you have New Japan World, go back to New Year's Dash from last year, from earlier this year. That match with the unaffiliated babyface side and Bullet Club, that opening spot, with Kenny Omega. Yeah. I'm actually catching up on my stuff I want to watch list to see if I got the list right and everything else. And I had New Year's Dash in there, so we'll have some fun. There's a spot where it's Norton would start for his team, and Omega starts for his team. There's a pop going, yay! And Kenny goes, hey, you with the NWO, you with the Bullet Club, we did the same thing. Come on, too sweet me, and everything else, join me. And he too sweets, yay! And they shake his hand and everything else. And Kenny's like, yeah, I'm happy. And, oh my God, he's squeezing me. Oh!
Classic Omega.
Yeah, pretty much. Next up, a special single match, 60 minutes time limit. The Kota Ibushi taking on former Ring of Honor World Champ Cody.
Yeah, originally this was an ROH World Title match, but they did especially stipulate that if Cody lost the world title, this would just be a special attraction match.
Yeah, this was if Cody retained the title with Dalton Castle, this would be for the Ring of Honor title. So there you go.
Yeah, that's why I felt so conflicted, because a part of me wanted Kota Ibushi to win the title, but another part of me wanted Dalton Castle to win the world title.
That's where I'm like, what did he do? It's like Ring of Honor title or just keep Cody in there. Well, hey, call Dalton Castle's the Ring of Honor World Champ. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I kind of knew he was going to win. That's why I ordered the pay-per-view, because I just knew
you
that was
did not
he was going
want to miss it.
No, I didn't.
Next up, tag team, the heavyweight tag team championship, straight up affair. Davey Boy Smith Jr., I should say, and Lance Archer, KES. They're taking on the challenges of the World Tag League champs, Sonata, and the King of Evil, the King of Darkness, Evil. It's going to be a hell of an entrance with Evil with the laser fingers.
Oh, yeah, laser fingers, the whole, Grim Reaper motif and everything.
I'm expecting mega lasers, mega lasers.
All of the lasers.
All of them. And Sonata with a not so fucking shitty skull, for God's sake.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the one who dislikes the
Mildra. The first minute he debuted that at G1, the first Toonami call, Mildra, Sonata, state of your mask, mate.
His original one was so much better.
Yes.
Hopefully
and I wholeheartedly agree with that sentiment if you agree with that. But
I hope that he gets a new one for Wrestle Kingdom.
He fucking has to. State of your fucking horns, dude. Anyway. Next up, another openweight championship. Hair versus hair. Chaos and Suzuki Gun are barred from ringside. It's Minoru Suzuki defending against Hiroki Goto.
Yep, and not only is this hair versus hair, but nobody is allowed to have anybody else at ringside.
So no interference, no bullshit.
This is a straight-up one-on-one, mano-a-mano, man against man. Let's find out who the tougher man is once and for all to finally put this to bed.
Oh, and the loser has to have the haircut.
Well, to be fair, Minoru Suzuki barely has hair.
True.
So it would honestly, he would look more normal bald.
Fair enough. Anyway, also, most young lions have to have their head shaved. And who's been beating up young lions all year?
Oh, perfect comeuppance.
Oh.
Especially if after Goto wins, what what's that young lion? The monster.
Kitamura.
Yeah, Kitamura gets a shaving ball because Kitamura's been taking a few beatings from him.
Kitamura, so the bigger dudes have to hold him down. You know, big muscle dude. You don't calm down, I'm going to chop your chest off.
And how great would it be following this match if the first feud that Suzuki has following it is with Kitamura?
You know what? I think it's around that time most of the current crop of young lions go to excursion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I could totally see Kitamura sticking around a little longer before, for a feud with Suzuki.
It'll definitely raise his stock.
It would. I mean, Kitamura's got the look. That's what I'm gonna say.
He's got a good look. He's got a bit of charisma. He's got a good connection with the crowd. So I think he's got his fundamentals down for sure.
Next up, now we're getting in the deep water.
I'm looking forward to this match more than any other, if I'm honest.
Oh, same here. Why? Because it's Wrestle Kingdom and the champ's Marty Scurll. Holy fuck, that entrance is gonna fucking rule. Junior heavyweight championship of the world. The challengers are Hiromu Takahashi, Kushida, Will Ospreay, and the champ is the villain Marty Scurll.
Whoop whoop,
whoop whoop. Two sweet, whoop whoop. One sweet, whoop whoop.
You can't see it, but I'm actually doing the arm flappy thing.
I don't blame you. But can you sing like Marty? Actually, you could sing like Marty Scurll. You do sing.
Let's see. What was the song that he would sing?
Mostly boy band stuff. I think it was.
Yeah, he likes to sing 90s pop. So hold on. Let me just roll my brain for a couple seconds. If you want to be my lover, you better get with my friends.
Yeah.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. No, tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Can't really do Scurll's voice.
No, it is a bit of a difficult thing, but they will provide a spot of bother.
Yeah, I can't do a Cambridge accent.
Nah.
Nonetheless, I am super looking forward to this match because you have so many stories colliding right here. You have Marty Scurll, who always beats Will Ospreay every single time.
Yeah.
You have Kushida, who feels like he's never gotten his proper rematch for the belt since losing it.
Hiromu Takahashi, who just wanted a goddamn shot.
Yeah, all he wanted was a match, and now he's finally got it.
I just wanted a challenge because I beat someone, and every time I try to challenge, someone knocks me the fuck out.
So you have all these stories intersecting in this one match, and it's going to be amazing.
And it's going to be flippy as hell, and goddammit, someone's going to eat a chicken wing.
Hiromu and Ospreay are going to be flippy as hell. Kushida is going to do a little bit high flying, but he's mainly going to do a lot of ground stuff and Scurll is going to do a lot of technical wrestling.
It's going to be fucking awesome.
Yes.
It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's going to be awesome as fuck. Anyway, next up, the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Not the semifinal. Not even in the. He's not even figured as a main event.
That feels weird.
I know.
But he is in the top 3 matches, which means this will be one of the matches featured on Access TV on the Friday following the show.
There you go. Though, if you're smart like the rest of us, pay your 999 yen. You watch the fucking thing on demand, whole thing. Hiroshi Tanahashi, he's defending against the returning from Excursion, Jay White.
Yeah, but I would like to add on to that if you enjoy what you see on Access TV on the Friday following it, sign up for New Japan World and just enjoy the good wrestling.
And the better commentary. Sorry, JR.
I have to wonder, are they going to have time for JR to do commentary over this? Because that's a really quick turnaround.
I mean, that's Friday. Oh my god, yeah, that's going to be it. Wow.
Yeah, because this is airing on a Thursday morning.
Thursday morning to Friday night. Ooh.
They may actually aired with the original commentary for once.
Ooh. All right, Don Callis. I don't like you on commentary, but please don't fuck up.
He's going to do fine. And of course, we have Kevin Kelly. So finally, people on Access TV are going to be able to hear what we get to hear.
Woo! Hopefully. Anyway. Next up, IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship, no disqualification. The challenger, Chris Jericho. The champ, Kenny Omega. This is the semi-final.
This is going to, I think this is going to be amazing because, of course, it's Kenny.
Yeah. And Chris Jericho is no slouch, and this is the semi-main. My God. If this disappoints, there's going to be a whole lot of sad people.
I think this match is going to blow everyone away, especially because it's no DQ. This is going to go all insane. And I'm 90% sure that Kenya's going to retain.
Oh, yeah.
90% sure.
You know, there's people, this is going to be a filler defense. The rest of us, like, don't. Like, Easy would go, but this is going to be a filler defense. I don't care.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Oh. And there's like a 10% part of me that's just like, maybe they go crazy and give Jericho the belts.
Jesus Christ. I just did. Oh. Who the fuck knew? Like,
all I do know is
2 months ago. Think about it. 2 months ago. We're thinking, well, Kenny Omega's the U.S. champ. We're having a good time. I wake up the Sunday of Ranger Stop to Chris Jericho challenging for the U.S. title. What? What an age we live in.
A beautiful one where you can never tell what will happen next, which is why that's where that 10% comes from. Just the fact that I really don't know. Like, I know, but I don't know.
You just think, wait, what's Gato thinking?
Yeah,
because he's the booker. Gato's going, do I keep it on Kenny Omega, or do I flip the whole goddamn world upside down? Oh my God! I just realized something. What if Chris Jericho wins and returns to WWE with the IWGP belt?
That would be cool, but I highly doubt that.
Yeah, it's Vince. He's probably not going to do it, but like, just what if?
Yeah, especially because that belt's like twice the size of their U.S. belt.
Oh. I can imagine it now. Dolph Ziggler versus Chris Jericho, who's the true U.S. champ.
The only way I would imagine, the only reason I would imagine they'll give Jericho the belt is to move Kenny Omega up to the main event spot to take the belt eventually off of the new champion Naito at future events.
Yeah, spoiler alert, he's calling Naito for the main event, which is the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. The champ and G1 Climax 27 winner, Tetsuya NyQuil Naito. Thank you, Shintai Curl. And the champ, number 65, Kazuchika Rainmaker Okada.
This is the longest title run ever in New Japan. Ever.
Yeah, ever. EVER. Longest ever. So, this will be a
as
thing.
of right now, he has the longest single reign. And once he reaches the Tokyo Dome, he's going to have the longest combined days run.
Nothing else to say.
Yep.
Also, this is if you've kept up with YouTube YouTube videos like Real Neat Bureau and Showbuckle, you know exactly what Tetsuya Naito does. This is made for him to win.
This is his redemption.
This is literally his redemption. A lot of things had to go right for him, but they all went right.
Oh, yeah, and I look forward to this match, which I'm sure is going to be one hell of a contest.
Worthy of a main event.
Without question.
And Hiroshi Tanahashi's in the back with his fucked up hair going, all by myself.
You should have thought that before you cut your hair. Twice. Twice.
Where's that fucking haircut? Jesus Christ.
Once for Kamen Rider, I understand, but what is the second one for?
Hiroshi Tanahashi, I got a better chance of going over in Wrestle Kingdom with my fat fucking physique that you have getting over that fucking haircut. Put your motherfucking head back down.
Was that?
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was... You know what I have to say to Tanahashi?
What?
This is the only time that this could be done that would actually make sense.
Uh-huh.
Let me just get the clip ready.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Hiroshi Tanahashi, guess what?
You know what? You just made the list. Oh, no.
You know what? I got a better one. Hey, Tanahashi, you know what happens? You know what happens when you fuck up your hair for a movie? Huh? Hiroshi Tanahashi, you just made the list! I mean, look at that fucking hair! I'll just put it back up. What the fuck?
I don't think we've ever obsessed over someone's hair this much.
I mean, Jesus
this
Christ.
entire time we've been doing
The ace of New Japan with a fucking beater haircut. I mean, Jesus Christ. You know, you would think, you know, if you really need a pay raise, I mean, you could just tell Gato, say, dude, can I just get a raise? You know, kind of stuffing me on the thing. I mean, Christ almighty. Anyway, so that's Wrestle Kingdom 12 from Tokyo Dome. Yeah, we would preview it next week, but we got the best and worst stuff next week, so we thought we'd take care of that. Plus, it's pretty much all settled and, you know, good to go. Unlike WWE, he likes to add, like, last-minute bullshit. And, of course, if there's any changes or any last-minute news, we will bring it up if at all possible. But it's Christmas. Let's all chill out. We have one last thing to do. It's our winners and losers. T-Dub, let's take care of that.
All right, losers. Might only have one, and that is the bottle thrower. Fuck you.
Yep. Yep. My loser this week, I got one too. Just one. Orlando Jordan. Fucking ew.
Yeah.
Also, another loser, I think that's a combined loser, is Hiroshi Tanahashi's fucking hair.
Yeah.
That fucking hair, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that fucking hair. Anyway. Also, let me turn on the camera real quick, because another loser this week is Vince Russo.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the rant.
All right. So, it's not even a rant. He starts bitching and everything else. He tweets at one of the Young Bucks. And the Young Bucks would go, hey, look, the guy, the Viagra on a pole guy is talking to me about psychology. Sick burn. So, Vince Russo. See this? You see this? I'm on camera right now. Yeah, you recognize the sound. Hey, Vince. Could you write yourself out of a paper bag? Could you write yourself out of this? There, paper bag.
Now without about 3 convoluted heel turns.
And if the Young Bucks are somehow watching this, you may use this. You may use this gag at your discretion, with my blessing.
Shall we get to the winners?
Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall, good sir. Let's take care of that.
Let's see. We got WWE's Women Division.
Yeah, that goes without saying. Big win for them.
And a Charles Thompson Jr.
Are we talking about that video of him giving a belt to a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving the belt to the kid. It's a nice little
very
video.
Sweet. Yeah, for those who don't know, there's a video making the rounds of the wrestling internet right now of a particular gentleman showing up, and theirs is at a high school or a school of some kind, and another gentleman, and giving a present to another gentleman of, shall we say, of special needs, the special needs kind of thing. And he goes, hey, I got a present for you. And this kid, context, he is a big wrestling fan. So he says, hey, I got you a belt. It's a toy replica of the NXT Championship.
And it was just a nice little heartwarming video for the holidays.
And that kid's face lit up. You could tell, like, some people, it's like, in some cases, it's you don't see it, but it's like you could see, like, awesome, thank you. And so whoever, that name right there,
Charles Thompson Jr.
Charles Thompson Jr., you are a winner, good sir.
Yeah, and just he could not wait to get that belt on. It was just so amazing. So, good work to you, sir.
For all the bullshit that happens in wrestling, folks, that right there, that's why you do it.
Yep,
that's why wrestling's so good.
I think we need some nice heartwarming stories considering all the bullshit we've had to endure this year.
So a moment like that, and kid just, flipping out over a present like that, like it's a Nintendo 64, tugs at your heartstrings, man.
Yeah. Need some happy time.
Yes, we do. Speaking of happy time, I got a few winners myself. Obviously, you mentioned the WB Women's Division for all of the obvious reasons this week. Dolph Ziggler, because, god damn, that's a shock win, and I'm actually interested in what they're trying to pull with him in the U.S. title. I'm actually interested. And thank you, Reverend. I appreciate that people appreciate the burns, as little as they are. I have Minoru Suzuki. And for those who need context, he actually started a fundraiser. I don't know if have you seen the new Real Neat Puro video?
Oh, it's for what's his name?
Yeah,
his name escapes me, but I know you're talking about one of the
Big Legend in Pure Resu, for those wondering.
Yeah, Big Legend in Japanese wrestling and MMA had one of the manliest matches ever with Dan Severn.
Well, no, Don Fry.
Don Fry, I'm sorry.
Don Fry.
The mustaches confuse me.
They do. Takayama.
Yeah, there you go, Takayama.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to go and watch this about Don Fry because it is the definition of a slugfest.
Yeah. So for those who don't know why is Minoru Suzuki a winner, he's the one who started the main fundraiser to get money for Takayama. Because for those who don't know, Takayama, the whole video, the Real Nick Furo video, which by the way that gets a winner itself, explains what happened with Takayama, who had a bad bump, and unfortunately he's injured. He's paralyzed from the neck down. So the fundraiser is literally just so he could support, so the family, you could support the family through the holidays. So there you go. So Minoru Suzuki for that, man, winner. And finally, Guts Masterson, who sent this through our Discord, through our production, sent this to Shades, and this is too good not to share. And considering the holiday, I think we need some Christmas cheer, some holiday cheer. This is a poem by Guts Masterson. It's by no means perfect, but it is read because it is good. It is. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and throughout RVT, all the good creatures were resting, including the sleeping EZ. Tired from retail and sleeping like Kintaros, I'm sure he'll be better by tomorrow. The stockings were hung by the shades with care, hoping some good AMVs would be there, while Lady K was working on her Let's Plays and wielding the sketchbook of doom while I run away. Matty Jay was watching a wrestling show, and as something bizarre happened to Chris Jericho, he was punched in the face by Santa, who was pissed, and he boasted and said to Chris, "You just made the list!" Mildred the Monk, working hard on his scenarios in order to save people from Dice God based woes, but TWK did not have much cheer, as I can't fit him in this poem here. Aww.
I feel the love.
Next year, buddy. Next year. And that still rhymes. Come on, give me a paycheck, for God's sake. I got a coffee thing. $3. Not that expensive, folks. Yami and Mike were snuggled in their beds with dreams of great anime dancing in their heads. But Spade Ace and Heart Creed have even worse, I fear. I couldn't fit them well in the poem this year. You see, you're not alone. You're not alone there. Tony Helms and his games making fun to remember. That would be the case if some didn't take long to render. while Biohybrid trying hard to make his joke stick, hoping Mildra won't let him won't let him the box quick. Now as for this narrator, well, he's got to go. He's pushing this farther than he knows. Hope RVT had joined this holiday rhyme, because I think I just wasted everyone's time. Happy holidays, RVT. You did not, good sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's really good, but here's my overall emotions.
What? Cut it all. Cut. We don't want to get... We don't get... And of all the things we get a copyright strike of, it would be fucking Simple Plan, but let's not push our shit here.
It's your favorite song of all time, Matty.
Dave! There we go. Trying to get a... There we go. You gotta get the bass back in there. It's been a while since I did a good Dave. Anyway. So, yeah, Guts, you're a winner for that.
Yes, you are.
Hey, that's the show. And by the way, that's the show, folks. Next week is our best and worst of 2017. What's going on the stream thing? Helmsman, nothing. They're not doing Tony Helms is taking the time off. No Rising Sun. No Toka Riffs because it's Christmas Eve. We're not working on Christmas Eve. Hell nah. I'm already working on Christmas Eve at my regular job. Monday, Christmas, nothing. Tuesday, are you doing Riff Down?
Oh, I haven't thought about that. I'll have to ask the crew.
That's a maybe. We will be on here on Wednesday with TRPG, with more Warhammer and the Enemy Within. We're in the middle of chaos, not the wrestling thing, the actual chaos, disorder, the hell on earth type of thing. Context just for Wednesday nights in this regard. Thursday, no recap until the year 2018. Of course, we'll be back next week with Matt of Leonhardt and Mumbles for the best and worst of 2017. I almost did it again. But that is the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna hit the regular thing. Let's get a little Christmassy here. Christmassy here. There you go. We got some sleigh bells in there. That's the show. We thank you very much for coming in and saying hi and taking a look at what we're doing on the thingamabob and the Wrestle-Cast. We'll be back next week with the best and worst of 2018. Until then, on behalf of my good buddy TWK.
Until next time, this is TWK Reviews. Don't need to work your gimmick and check out my new video, my review of Wrestle Kingdom 2 for the PS2. Go check it out. It's awesome. Just youtube.com/c/TWK Reviews. That's youtube.com/c/TWK Reviews. Go check it out.
Patreon.com/TWK Reviews. Pay the man. He's earned it. And of course,
I think my latest video is pretty decent.
Yeah. You've earned it. I'm giving you a plug here.
Thank you.
My name's Matty Jay. We're a professional wrestling supports independent promotion as soon as possible. Merry Christmas to all, a Merry Christmas, and to all a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Under attack! Status report! Status report!
Before you start.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, before you start!
Holy shit!
Would you care for me to explain?
Oh yes, Alucard! I would love to know why you shot and killed Father Christmas!
He startled me.
He startled you?
He startled me.
Oh, well, I guess he should apologize.
Well, it's gonna be kind of hard, because, I shot him.
Brilliant! So what are we supposed to do?
Well, I guess I have to save Christmas. Yep, no other options.
How about any other option? Any at all?
No use trying to put the brakes on this. It's going down.
You planned this.
What?
You planned this. I know you did.
You honestly don't trust me.
Master, the sleigh has been secured. Unfortunately, Vixen died, but... Oh.
You won't believe how cheap that elf costume was. I stole it.
Ow!
Let me have my Nightmare Before Christmas moment!